Welcome back. Before we take a look at the day's business news, let's take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority's Warsan complex and Al Qusais Control Centre opened today. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai, Minister of Finance and President of DEWA, officially inaugurated the 500 million dirham Warsan complex. He led the tour of the facility, which is spread over an area of 650,159 square feet, and was joined by His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Aldar, Managing Director and CEO of DEWA, and other senior members of various government entities. The Warsan complex controls and manages power generation in coordination with Jebel Ali plants. The authority also implemented a multi-site system which provides alternative technical and geographical systems to minimize the impact of any unexpected outage. The opening of the complex has provided more than 2,000 job opportunities, has training rooms for employees, a library, gym and childcare centre.
This will improve the performance of DEWA. This will reduce our customer minute loss. We are, for 2013, our minute loss is 5.7 minute per customer. Comparing to worldwide or to United States of America and Europe, the customer minute loss is about 16 minutes. So this is, and also this will enhance our system with respect of the line loss also. Our line loss is about 3.5. And as you know, Europe and the United States of America, it's vary from 6 to 7%. So this system will improve the restoration. This system will add value to our KPIs. And I think at the end, the winner is the customer.
At the same time, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum remotely opened the 29 million dirham Al Qusais Control Centre, which is for monitoring and managing the networks to maintain continual improvement. DEWA officials say the two centres will ensure Dubai's uninterrupted power supply, maintain the required electricity reserve for emergency cases, and 100% reliability and sustainability in coordination with adjacent emirates.
This is just an example of the strong infrastructure Dubai is building and having, and that's to support and sustain the economic growth and prosperity of the whole nation.
Dubai's Chamber of Commerce and Industry has recorded an 8% growth in exports and re-exports for its members, totaling 290 billion dirhams in 2013 compared to 268 billion dirhams in 2012. That's according to the latest figures released by the Chamber. Commenting on the figures, His Excellency Hamad Bouamim, President and CEO of Dubai Chamber, also added that around 13,000 new companies joined the Chamber in 2013, which is the highest number recorded by the Chamber in the last 4 years. He attributed this growth in trade to the strategic relations that Dubai has with the world markets, which helped increase two-way trade and investments. Expecting Dubai's GDP expansion to reach 5% this year, Bouamim said the Dubai economy is expected to maintain the current upward trend, driven by sentiment and optimism created by Dubai's winning the Expo 2020 bid. Dubai Chamber continued its international expansion last year with the official opening of a new office in Addis Ababa in May. The office has since hosted 2 business roundtables, enhancing bilateral trade and investment and strengthening business potential between Dubai and the Eastern and Southern African countries. Bouamim added that the Chamber is planning to open 20 representative offices in different markets over the next 5 years. Etihad-backed Jet Airways is reportedly set to order 50 Boeing aircraft worth $2.5 billion, according to local reports. The second largest airline by market share in the subcontinent may order 737 single-aisle planes to use for its local expansion. Buying new planes will enable Mumbai-based Jet Airways to expand and start more routes ahead of impending competition with Singapore Airlines and Air Asia, which have both sought to start local airlines. Last year, Boeing estimated Indian operators will need 1,450 new planes in the next 20 years, of which 1,201 will be single-aisle planes. Abu Dhabi's Etihad Airways bought a 24% stake in Jet Airways last year, in the first cross-border deal for Indian carriers since rules were eased in 2012. According to Airbus, demand from India and China and global growth of low-fare carriers will spur a market for $4.4 trillion worth of commercial planes in the next 2 decades. The number of air passengers in India is forecast to triple to 452 million by 2020. That's according to a report by Kappa Centre for Aviation and CETA. Abu Dhabi property developer Aldar has generated 100 million dirhams from selling apartments at its Gates Towers development on the capital's Reem Island. According to sources from the company quoted in a local report, Aldar said that in the 6 weeks since it had started handing over apartments at the towers, it had sold or leased nearly half of the first batch of 400 apartments, while thousands more are set to come onto the market. Aldar reported that it had leased 110 of the 400 available apartments and sold another 70. Aldar's deputy chief executive, Mohammed Al-Mubarak, stated that the significant sales and leasing activity marks an important moment in the return to growth of the real estate market in Abu Dhabi. Last week, the contractor announced that it is about to start work on the second phase of Gates Towers after it was awarded the 2.59 billion dirhams construction contract to build it.